This week, I'm most looking forward to what's going to happen on S&P 500 and EURUSD. If you look at S&P 500 this week, you're looking at that we made a higher high on Friday. So that is one thing. But where are we right now? We are 27th of March when we are thinking, what about next month? So next month, I'm thinking either we just continue higher, or we go down to 4400 and we continue higher. So how do we trade this market in the coming week? We are looking for support and resistance, and we continue buying as we go higher. What seems to be the target? My target is actually 1st of May. I don't have any specific targets right now, and any breaks lower will make me pause. So this is just day by day, and we have had a fantastic start for this week. So I think we're gonna continue well upside. EURUSD is another one that is definitely just in a range, not really a great setup, but it's the only one that still supports my dollar bullishness. So sells here, and sells here are all great sells, and we continue to hold those sells if you have them, and you look for lower high situation and targeting still 108.50. Stop loss is, as always, 50 pips or above. And if you sell right now, if you sell the lower high situation, then you should have your stop loss above the high. We had a meeting yesterday where people didn't really know where to put their stop loss. So I'm just gonna really showcase that. So for Aussie, this is only if you're dollar bear and if you're Aussie bull, and this one is continuing higher. It has reached all the targets it needs to, so be careful here. And what you're thinking for this week is, if it comes down to 74, you're thinking, great, fantastic, we're going higher. Dollar bullishness here so far is we need a lower high, and maybe a double one before we start selling. So this is totally out of the league. I do see that this can continue higher, and I'm going to be humble enough to say that, and I'm going to be wait a minute. Pound dollar is a fantastic setup here. We have been setting up for quite some time now. We have gone into range as well, but we have here one of my favorite reversals. We have a double bottom, higher high, higher low. There's your buy. There's your buy, there's your buy, there's your buy. We weekly target early last week, so that's why we came down a bit. But if we now can go back and say, hey, what about if we make a higher high, we break above 132, we come back down again to 132, and then you continue higher? That's probably the best thing that can happen next week, and that's really the best setup technically right now. But as a dollar bull, you're thinking, we need to breach all these lows before we can start buying. Right now, it is too early to buy anything, and it's too early to sell anything. But so far, so good. If you look at the COT reports for Aussie, there's a lot more sells coming in, even though we are rising. For British pound, there's more shorts coming in, even though we have a bullish reversal. We're coming into Canadian, and we have plenty of buying opportunities, of buyers going away and shorts coming in. Interesting. As price moves higher, they start to take profit. Euro going in with more longs. Japanese as well as expected to have plenty of shorts coming in, and then dollar, nothing much. Maybe a bit more long. And New Zealand going in at equal. If you go look at gold, and we found that on tradingstore.com/COT, and if you go in there and you look at the positions, long has been taking profit, short has been taking profit. What does that mean? People are leaving the market. Okay. Cool. And the other one is, of course, crude oil. We're just going to mention that before we leave the COT report as well. 8,000 off, 6,000 off. Okay, cool. That's kind of what I expect, actually. So I have bought pound dollar on a different account down here. No, it wasn't down here. It was 132 here. 132.20, sorry. And then I'm waiting for this one to go higher. There's on a different account. It's against my bias. I know, I understand. But we are going into seasonality-wise for S&P 500 pound dollar. Very bullish month in April. So if this sets up already, I'm game. So New Zealand dollar comes into a range in the end of the week, and you're like wondering, what do we do here? What is the setup? What is the two setups I want to do? It is double bottom, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then continuation. Okay, do we have that here? We have maybe a reversal here, double bottom, high, high, high. Do we have any lower lows? No, we don't. So you can still look for this one to go higher. I'm not going to take that away from you, that small joy that we might have in your life, but I'm just going to mention to you that it hit target already. So if this now comes lower, which I want to happen, don't get surprised that I sell it. So I want to see a lower high situation. I don't have that right now, and then you can probably go back up in April for that matter. But right now it is at pause, and I would say pause. I don't think this is the best setup for this upcoming week. USD CAD is falling a bit more, but still not the best trading setup whatsoever. If it comes back up to resistance, maybe, but it's still another one that is just hanging in there. US oil, I want it to fall, and have I been wrong? I have been wrong. I have been so wrong that even my mother is like saying, "Ivan, you're wrong." So I would say lower high situation. I would like to sell that. If it doesn't break below 108, I'm gonna go bye-bye. Whatever I'm saying in this webinar in this video is only for education purposes, not financial advice. And whatever I do, you say, you do your strategy, not mine. I'm only going to tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, cool? Good. So, Mr. James had that entry at, what was it? 1936. Boom. Wow. That was a good entry, bro. Now, I said since it breached that high there, I then think it's going to go up to 2,000. So bullish for this upcoming week. Technically, I imagine this one should actually fall a bit, but so if it's going to fall, you need to break lower lows and stuff like that. So it hasn't happened yet. So you can comfortably look for bullishness on gold next week, but things can change tomorrow. And there's a couple of things that I don't want you to look forward to. There is you have to look into Facebook this upcoming week. You need to look into, that's already reversed. Google, is that also reversed? Okay, Tesla, what about Tesla? Has that also reversed? The major companies are already reversing and going higher. And I think April is gonna be smashing. You heard it from me. So all of these, I would say, find the reversal first, and you clearly have that. Find the support, or whatever you do. And even for Tesla, as I would mention, $935 per share is probably a good price to take. But do remember, this can just go higher and higher and higher. And what are your job? Buying at support, not at resistance, and not freaking out. So this coming week, I hope for dollar bullishness. I expect that NASDAQ is gonna go higher, making a higher high and higher low, buying that again. I expect US 30 to do the same, higher highs and higher lows. It hasn't broken higher yet, but I'm expecting it to do it this week. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, this is gonna be great as it continues higher. And then what else is going to be happening this week? We are going to have a fantastic live, so please come and join me just before New York Open. Subscribe to make sure that you get the notification. It's supposed to be around, is it now 2 p.m. European time now, 1 p.m. UK time, or whatever it is. But if you see me there, please come and join. Boom, and have a great day.